Okay, this is my 72 Ironhead. Ed and I adjusted the valves. Ed did the timing. It was running great. I rode it up and down the Strand 4 times, and I probably got a little too hot, but when I came back, she started idling really rough, and then just died on me. So I walked it home, and the next day I started it up, and I can't say exactly what is wrong, but it's just idling. Just terrible. It's just like, I think it's like the timing to me.
It runs like shit.
It runs like shit. Thank you. It just runs like shit. Exactly. So that's why I've got Tatro here.
So we're gonna do a basic tune-up on it and check everything else in between. How many miles on the bike? 20, 30, 40? Fresh motor? Fresh
Not
motor?
even 20 hours.
20 hours?
What'd you guess?
20 miles.
Oh, miles? I couldn't tell. Quite a few.
Plug.
Probably maybe 150, 150.
You adjusted the valves how many times? Once?
Once.
So you're only about 15 behind.
When we adjusted the valves, they were actually, we didn't have to adjust them. They were, but once again, I don't know why Ed, because we went top dead center on the rear cylinder, but we didn't go top dead center. He pushed the cylinders beyond top dead center. Why he did that, I don't know. So.
All right, we do our basic tune-up.
Okay.
We start at 0, work our way up. You got electronic conditioning here. Looks like a crane high 4.
Yes.
And you got a single fire coil, so it's single fire hopefully. And screws are screwed up. Must be the original screws. You can tell by how rounded out they are that they're original screws. Hard to get out. That one's good though. Let's see if that cock is off. That would be all that junk. So you should have left more wire on it so you can get this thing out of the way. When you wire these things in, you want to get a half a loop of extra clearance so you can work on them. Otherwise, it's like this, you don't have any room. And my workbench. So we go back to stage 1, so we'll just pull everything off and start over. Make sure everything's in here correctly. So you got your little notch there, goes in a notch on that. We don't have any oil leakage, the seal's working. You can see the backlash in there. That's how much time it can change when it gets loose. Hard to get into the conditioning anyway. Make sure you got that all in. And I rotate the direction I tighten the screws so it gets to stop in that direction. So every time I take it out, it goes back the same way. The timing shouldn't really change all that much. There, finally got tight. Okay. No kicker on this bike, right?
No.
I always like to rotate that, make sure it's not bent. So jack that up. Hit the off button, we'll get back.